Hi, welcome to Big Screen Nation. And for those of you who've returned again, welcome back to Big Screen Nation. It's nice to have you back. Today, I'm going to talk about the second part of Christmas Chronicles. Last week, I spoke about the Christmas Chronicles, and I got messaged by someone who said, how can you talk about the Christmas Chronicles when that's 2 years old and you got Christmas Chronicles 2 out now? Now, I actually watched the Christmas Chronicles 2. I started watching the beginning of it and I thought, you know what? I actually do need to watch the first one first. So I did, but you know, I got pulled up on it, so I'm going to talk about it now. Yeah, so the Christmas Chronicles 2, well, it's got the same family as the Christmas Chronicles, the first one. Yeah, and what happens in this film is that it's a kind of continuation of the story. You know, 2 years later, the family have gone on holiday, and when they've gone on holiday, they've basically ended up in a scheme that ends up seeing the Katie and a potential new family member going to see Santa Claus. Right? That's how much I want to say about it without making it a spoiler. Yeah. So anyway, with that said, I watched the film from beginning to end, and the story is solid. It's got a really good story. You know, a lot of part twos to these films kind of like go off the wagon, you know, and kind of make a really poor part two. But this part two was quite decent, you know. It had a lot of the stuff in it that you would expect, you know, from these sort of Christmas films. So it's got, you know, it's got your singing parts. It's got, you know, like the sleigh rides and Santa Claus, and you know, it wasn't too focused on like what the first film was. It was a completely different story from a completely different angle. You know, you get to go to Santa's, you get to see Santa's house, Santa's village, the elves. You know, it really expanded on the whole thing with Santa, you know, and I think that was really, really good, really, really good. Tyrese Gibson's in this film. You know, he plays the mum's boyfriend in this film, and it's interesting to see him in that sort of that role. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. He done well. He done well. Also, Mrs. Claus. Yeah, she's got a more part in this film than the first one, because obviously this time they've actually gone back to Santa's village, so it was nice. So you see her key role in it, and how loved she is. It's amazing how loved she is. Goldie Hawn did well in that character. Overall, I would say that this film is worth watching. I have to say that this film is just a little bit not as good as the first film. Yeah. And to me, it's because I don't know, I do like originalities of part ones, and part twos have to give it that extra oomph to, like, you know, make it, you know, special. But in general, I'd say that this film is great. And if I was to rate, I will rate it. I'll rate it. I will rate this Christmas Chronicles 2. I'll rate Christmas Chronicles 2 4.5. No, I have to rate it 4 out of 5. The reason why, because it's not as good as the first one to me. Yeah, you may think it's better, but I've watched it. I think that the first one is better than this one overall, and because of that, I have to give it a 4 out of 5, not 4.5 out of 5. Like that one, I have to give this one 4, because I think the first one set the bar that high, and this one was coming close to it, you know, halfway there, but not so. Also, one more thing I'm gonna say about this before I go, Christmas Chronicles. I noticed that in Christmas Chronicles and in Christmas Chronicles 2, yeah, you've got all of Santa's reindeers except Rudolph. Rudolph hasn't made it in any of the films yet. So I wonder if they'll do a Christmas Chronicles 3, and in Christmas Chronicles 3, they bring along Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, in there. Who knows? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. If you like, please come and see a next review. and I hope to see you again soon.